Hello, my name is Matthew Ashton and I'm Sefton's Director of Public Health. Air pollution is now the UK's biggest environmental health risk and a proven cause of serious illnesses like asthma, heart disease and lung cancer. Air pollution is a growing concern for many people who live in Sefton, but the quality of the air we breathe is an issue that affects each one of us. This year, my Public Health Annual Report takes a closer look at the issue of air quality in Sefton. I want to give people a clear understanding of what air pollution is, where it comes from in Sefton, and what happens when we breathe it in. This report will also explain what the Council and others are already doing to improve air quality in Sefton and recommend what they should do next. There are also some straightforward steps we can each take to protect ourselves and our families and make less polluting choices. Together, we can make Sefton a cleaner, greener and healthier place to live. Air pollution is made up of gases, droplets and tiny solid particles known as particulate matter, or PM for short. The harmful substances in the air around us are often too small to see and you can't always smell them. Higher pollution means lower air quality and more chance of health problems. So, where does air pollution come from? In Sefton, vehicle exhaust fumes are the single biggest cause of air pollution. Traffic is our main source of nitrogen dioxide, and wear and tear from brakes and tyres also generate PM 2.5, one of the smallest and most harmful forms of air pollution. In some parts of South Sefton, extra pollution from older lorries and buses and shipping adds to background pollution, creating air quality problems. But it's not just transport that causes air pollution. Burning from business and commercial activity, plus fires and solid fuel heating systems in the home, are also part of the pollution picture in Sefton. Air pollution does not respect boundaries, and a lot of the pollution in our air comes from agriculture, factories and power stations further afield, both in the UK and Europe. You can also be affected by air pollution in your car and even inside your home. Everyday sources of indoor air pollution include open fires and wood burners, new carpets or furniture, some cleaning and beauty products, and of course, cigarette smoke. Add in pollution from outside sources and the air quality in your living room can be worse than on your doorstep. But what happens when we breathe polluted air? As we go about our daily lives, we encounter air pollution at home, in our cars, or when we cross a busy road congested with traffic. Babies, children, older people and anyone with an existing health problem are the groups facing the biggest risk from air pollution. While some particulate matter is big enough to see, like smoke from a bonfire, the unhealthiest particles are microscopic. This means they are small enough to pass through our airways, into our lungs and may even enter the bloodstream. Over time, jagged solid particles can damage cells and organs, and gases like nitrogen dioxide cause inflammation and irritation. Ultrafine PMs can even cross from mother to baby in the womb. Growing up in a neighbourhood with poor air quality is known to interfere with healthy lung development in children. When air pollution levels spike, people with long-term breathing conditions are likely to feel worse and be more prone to chest infections, asthma and allergy symptoms. Thankfully, pea supersmogs are a thing of the past, and health problems caused by air pollution have come down as air quality has improved. But we know for sure that living with dirty air still contributes to many serious health conditions like heart disease, asthma, lung cancer and strokes, and means more people end up making emergency trips to hospital. So how big a problem is air pollution for Sefton? When it comes to air pollution, cities face the biggest challenges, and London is often in the headlines. Generally, the air quality in Sefton is good, and the health impact of air pollution is lower in Sefton compared to other boroughs in the Liverpool City region and the North West. However, in Sefton alone, the cost of treating and caring for people affected by air pollution is estimated to be over £1 million a year. The law says that councils must measure levels of nitrogen dioxide, PM10 and PM 2.5 using a network of monitors. You can look at this data yourself on the Breathing Space website, www.breathingspace.sefton.gov.uk. By analysing these measurements, we have identified 4 hotspots in Sefton where UK air quality standards aren't being met. These are around busy junctions in Bootle, Seaforth and Litherland. We will touch on some of the things we're doing to tackle pollution in these areas later in the video. The scary thing about air pollution is that we cannot avoid it completely. However, there are ways that you can protect yourself and your family. Staying active and getting out and about have big health benefits, boosting mood and helping prevent conditions such as diabetes. So, if you can reduce your car use, it's not just your blood pressure that benefits, you'll be improving air quality too. Win-win. To help protect your health, you can check online air quality forecasts produced by the Met Office in the same way you check the weather. The government has recently pledged to improve these forecasts. When pollution levels are high, people in risk groups should carry inhalers or medication with them and avoid exercising outdoors. Babies and children have delicate lungs, so where possible choose a quieter route, a less busy time to travel, and use a pram or buggy cover beside busy main roads. We understand that just asking individual people to make changes wouldn't be fair and won't be enough. The Council has already put a number of measures in place to improve air quality, focusing on hotspots in South Sefton. These include changes to traffic flow to reduce stop-start congestion, introducing requirements for property developers to address air quality in their plans, investing in a network of electric charging points and roadside messaging boards, working with schools to educate our youngest residents and their parents about air pollution, buying clean vehicles for council services and promoting active travel, adopting and promoting the EcoStars scheme, which helps commercial vehicle operators to lower emissions. The pollution picture continues to improve, but everyone needs to work together to see bigger changes happen faster. What can you do to help lower air pollution? 7 out of 10 people think that their neighbourhood would be a better place to live if more people walked and cycled instead of driving. In fact, over a third of Sefton residents travel less than 3 miles to work, and 23,000 Sefton employees average just over a mile to work and back. Improvements to our cycle path network are coming, which will make it easier for people to make the switch from 4 wheels to 2. People often worry that walking or cycling will mean they breathe in more air pollution, but research shows that a few simple tricks can dramatically reduce your exposure and still allow you to cash in on the big benefits of regular exercise. Try choosing a quieter route away from main roads and avoid rush hour times where possible. If you're on foot, position yourself away from the curb where pollution from traffic is lower and face oncoming traffic, especially on hills. Some people find it surprising that drivers can be exposed to more air pollution than cyclists and pedestrians. Whilst it's unrealistic to expect everyone to stop driving their cars, there are options car owners can consider to make their journeys less polluting. Try using public transport, even just for part of a journey. Engine idling creates a concentrated pool of pollution. If you're waiting for somebody or stopped in traffic, switch off your engine. If your car has a recycled air setting, use it in heavy traffic. Try car sharing on your daily commute and cut your journey emissions in half. Lots of people own diesel cars because we were told they were better for the environment. That wasn't true when it comes to air pollution. If you're thinking about buying a new car or drive for a living, try looking into an electric or lower emissions model. If your current vehicle is here to stay, look after your tyres and brakes and find out how an eco-driving style can lower your car's emissions. The Council is using a range of information on the sources of pollution in hotspot areas, plus the latest guidance, to look into what else we can do to improve air quality more quickly. The government's new clean air strategy says that councils will be given more powers to help tackle air pollution. But we must also continue to involve communities and work on our communications, using your feedback to build a better website and look at different ways to keep you informed about air quality. Start work on a new project enabling residents to reduce their exposure to air pollution at home. Build on our existing work with schools, starting with activities linked to Clean Air Day. Support opportunities for citizen-led science and action to help tackle air pollution, such as community planting and air monitoring projects. We also have an important role to play in supporting work going on elsewhere. This includes bringing a Sefton voice to the Liverpool City Region Air Quality Task Force and helping the NHS and other organisations and businesses to live up to their new responsibilities under the government's Clean Air Strategy and the NHS long-term plan. In areas where the Council has no control to make changes, we will put pressure on these agencies who do. This includes Highways England for major roads and the Environment Agency. We will continue to tell the government what this council needs to improve air quality in Sefton. We are calling on our NHS partners to use their Sustainable Development Management plans to highlight actions to deliver on the air quality goals in the NHS long-term plan, and share how they are supporting patients and staff to reduce health impacts from air pollution. Our challenge to industry, other businesses and organisations is to make one big change this year, whether that's a brand new clean air strategy, an attractive active travel policy, or introducing a fleet recognition scheme for drivers.
We're asking schools across Sefton, our pupils and parents, to tell us their ideas to promote cleaner air. Will you adopt an air pollution monitor, host an anti-idling campaign, develop a fresh approach to the school run, or do a project on indoor air pollution? The Clean Air Crew website is full of inspiration.
And finally, to our community, voluntary and faith sector, please help by bringing your creative energy and ideas to share the messages from this report far and wide. So, let's make change happen. If you'd like to see more facts and figures about air quality in Sefton, follow the link where you can explore lots more information on how we can improve air quality and live well.